you know this anxiety when you build up to a conversation that you are not entirely sure how it will go? This is what I want to talk about, because this change starts with me thing is a quote that sounds so easy, or you might be more familiar with the Gandhi phrase, be the change you want to see in the world. And the question that has been puzzling me for a while is how do I actually do that? And turns out that it's just how you show up as a human being. And I want to give you an experience now that you might be able to use later. Who of you has learned something at this conference so far? And if you haven't raised your hand yet, keep them up. If you haven't raised your hand yet, who is grateful for something? You could say thank you to something for this conference or this week so far. Okay, I invite everybody who raised their hands now to stand up. I only have 4 minutes left, so to actually go to the person you want to thank and say your thank you would take too much time. What I want you to do is to quickly gather the things you're grateful for in your head or in your heart or wherever you want to gather them. To find a person close to you and to just pretend it's them you're grateful to. So form pairs, and then you just say thank you with all of the things you're thankful for, thinking about those, and the other person says, you're welcome. And then you switch. Okay, can you do that?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, was really refreshing. Get rid of some more problems and figure out something bigger. Very happy. I have glad really good. It was becoming slim, but now I'm happy.
Thank you. I debrief what just happened. What happens when you say thank you to somebody and you mean it, and they say you're welcome and they mean it, is that you get recognized. You get recognized as who you are. You show up, you show just a little bit of being vulnerable just by saying thank you. So easy. You've just demonstrated that you can do it. And you are seen. You're seen by the other person. And by saying you're welcome, they let you know that they've seen you. And by receiving the welcome, you let them know that you've seen that they've seen you. And this is a very essential thing a human being needs, recognition from other human beings. I was at a conference last week and somebody hosted an open space session and asked, am I the only extrovert human being in the world who's needy of recognition? And we said, no, this is just a human need, a basic human need. Everybody needs recognition. And to be aware of this, to be aware of when you're seen, when you show yourself, when somebody lets you know that they see you, and you let them know that they've seen you. It sounds so crazy, but you're software people, right? You know how reflection works and how recursion works and that kind of stuff. I've seen some of you have taken it to the next level of need that we have as human beings, also in terms of recognition, is being touched. Some of you have shaken hands. I've also seen people hug each other after such an exercise, which is a very, very nice way of being recognized, being seen, being accepted, being welcome. And this is something that you can do anywhere. Anywhere you are, you can do a little more than usual. Grateful, welcoming. And this is the change that starts with you showing up in this way and invites people to be a little more accepted, a little more forgiven, a little more okay in the space that you create. And that's the kind of leadership that I would like to promote in this world. Thank you very much.